Hi, thanks for your response on my question that I posted on Facebook on whether I should do a video log on the building of my ZX14 funny bike. Overwhelmingly, everybody said yes, they wanted to see it, through the comments, through the likes, through the private messages that I got on Facebook also. So I'm going to go ahead and do it and start a video log of the construction of the motorcycle. Something you got to know though before I actually do start it and you start seeing videos is I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Doing a video isn't something that, it's not a skill that a motorcycle repairman has. But anyway, I'm going to figure it out so I can learn how to do it. We're going to be able to see a video every 2 weeks. And I expect they're going to have them probably be about 10 minutes long at the very longest. I don't want to make them so long that they're just, ultimately really boring. Sometimes you can go on YouTube and find, people that are doing stuff on a video log that they're doing and they're just terrible. Somebody boring a hole in a piece of material, just and it just goes and goes and goes, and then 20 minutes later you come back and he's still boring a hole. I'm not going to do that. My time's better than that, your time's better than that, so we're going to skip over that kind of crap. So anyway, that's how we're going to be able to fit them all into about 10 minutes. I've been collecting equipment that I've been needing to have. Thanks to Morgan Ryder, I've been able to borrow his GoPro Hero. Should be a fun camera for getting other angles. We can put it up on the side and do some of those shots. I've got a SJ Cam 5000. Thanks to Tim Haley, he told me about these things, and I picked myself up one. Pretty inexpensive action camera. You might check them out. If you're into that kind of cameras. I also have a handheld Canon, and everything works off SD cards. So I can put them in the computer and do the video editing. I have a notebook, big Samsung 12.2-inch notebook that takes excellent pictures, and the video quality is good. Plus, what I'm using here now is my video option on my cell phone. So I've got multiple ways to be able to actually record video, and I've got me some editing software. It looks like it's fairly user-friendly and has some good effects and be able to use it. I'm going to be able to start production on this probably in another week or so. I'm in the middle of a run of spark plug tools because I have, some back orders that need to be filled, for these things, for Kathy's spark plug gapping tool. If you haven't seen one or used one, I suggest it. It's really a pretty cool tool. The idea was to make it so that Kathy was able to gap spark plugs to the racetrack without having to beat on them with a hammer. And this is what I came up with and been able to sell them ever since, and people really like them. It's going to be a learning process for me, so I got to apologize because I'm going to suck for a while. They might be good, they might be bad. Look at my YouTube channel, RiceBurner32, the same channel that this video here is posted on. You can check out my other videos of drag racing and the most hated drag bike crash video with almost 12 million views. It actually turned out to be pretty good for me. Even though I crashed in the process, it was able to be a good video, and I'm really happy with the fact that I had one that went viral. The bike itself is set up on the frame jig right now. We're not going to look at it right now, but we'll be seeing it, in the near future in the next, upcoming videos. Some of the things we're going to be able to see while I'm in the process of doing it is going to be my thought process. And I don't have CAD CAM or any fancy video software. Everything I do is, all via sketchbooks. My techniques, my drawing techniques are, kind of, it can be kind of cartoonish at times. Even my technical drawings are not real technical like you'd find on a computer. And they always end up with stupid stuff, like, Megyn Kelly, giving us her her input on Donald Trump. You know, it says Trump's a chump. Some other, you know, and a little bit more specific motorcycle specific technical drawings like this. So I'm looking forward to be able to share the project with you, and I hope that everybody enjoys it. You know, leave me comments on the YouTube comments down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Or you can leave them on Facebook or send me a message. Anyway, I hope to be able to you know, keep us all entertained, and maybe we can all learn something at the same time. And next time, Willie.